Okay, well, I've tried to do this game before. I think I labeled it under "Let's Fail Castle of the Winds." Um, but yeah, I quite enjoy this game, and I'm gonna try and play it again. I think last time I had some recording problems. Um, you can also see on the right hand side here I've got, in progress works of things that I want to do, but let's just not get involved with that, shall we? Okay, so Castle of the Winds is basically well, as I was saying before, the roguelike that I used to play. Start a new game. I think I put Namco's it. Right, let's try this again and start with Magic Arrow because otherwise I will die completely. With this new software, well, one of the new softwares I'm using called Debut Video Capture, you can actually see, when I left click and move this guy around. But I'm actually, in some cases, I'm going to use the mouse, the keyboards to go up and down. Anything further than that, like directional, I'll just drag and you'll be able to see. Anyway, what we got? Hang on. Okay, so I can right click. You can see a sign that says Beyond the Blacksmith. Okay, so got a general store, junk store, which is very good for cursed items and broken items, and Snorri the Sage, which is good for identifying things. You get the identify spell, but it won't be for quite a while yet. And going into these, it just says the door to the farm. The door to the farm is locked. My hit points are down here, so I've got a whopping 10 and a whopping 5 in mana. Tells me what speed I'm at. I have no idea. The time it takes and where I am at a tiny hamlet. So, for example, on the time it takes, it's taking me 2 seconds. Excuse me, it's taking me 2 seconds to go, like that. Maybe it's a bit variable, depending. It's probably depending on time when I move or when I'm not doing anything. I don't know. What the hell? Let's just get this on with. Okay, so let's go to the old house, which you can see is pretty trash. You gaze once more. You gaze once more at the charred ruins of the farm where you were raised. You buried the blackened skeletons of your godparents in the remains of the garden they loved. Sorry. You buried the blackened skeletons of your godparents in the remains of the garden they loved. Wow, that sounds like Star Wars. But you can't bury the anger which seethes at the thought of how they died. Grimly you vow that nothing will prevent you from avenging their deaths. The marauders pillaged the farm quite thoroughly. Nowhere in the ruins can you find the amulet left for you by your true father, whose dying words whispered to your godfather were supposedly of its importance to you, of how it could lead you to your fortune and great glory, but only if you proved your worth. Your godparents had promised it to you for your 18th birthday. Now you have neither godparents nor birthright, and your birthday has just passed. A search for clues in rubble finds only a confused trail of footprints leading north towards the mountains. Many of the footprints seem much too large to have come from the boots of bandits or soldiers. You look north wondering, where might the amulet be by now? To whom must you prove yourself and how? Okay, so let's look north and go across the grass, because we can't be asked using the roads. And there's a cave. Is there anything descriptive about it? Entrance to the abandoned mine. Okay. Right, this area is always going to be the same. The first usual area... Excuse me while I have a drink. Apologize for that. The first areas in these, the usual, are always going to be the same, with the exception of when you start going down into the dungeons. So in one of these is going to be a kobold, which I've got to kill by the magic arrow. There he is. So yeah, I can fire at him and he's dead. I should have shown you I should have shown you that you can actually see his status, but I'll show you the next one. We also just picked up a suit of leather armor. This is unidentified, and it should be okay. Usually we should go back into the Sage to identify an item, and it costs, what, I think 100 copper pieces, something like that. But touchwood, generally these are okay. The first one is anyway, so if I put this on, it now says normal suit of leather armor. If it was cursed or anything like that, then we'd know about it. So let's have a look. So yeah, that's my adventure, my character sheets here. Tells you all my stuff. So you got character level, experience, next level, etc. Okay. Just trying to remember where the rat's gonna be. There's the rat. So if I right click the rat now, you see an uninjured giant rat. So let's kill it with the magic arrow. And now it says uninjured. Oh. The magic arrow hit the giant rat is dead. Oh, there must be two in here. Right, okay. Okay, so that's both of them dead. Right, that's fine. The magic arrow takes, let's have a look, 1 mana point. You can see in the brackets there, it just says 1. And this here we can customize to, this is more like the quick spell area, and you generally won't need every single spell, to be honest with you. At the moment my mana is very, very low, so what I'm going to do is, usually it would be best to sleep right now, but I'm going to finish this area off. There might be a goblin in this, I couldn't be sure. Yep. So one more, kill the goblin, and he's dead. So we can see in the status update at the bottom here. Right. And he dropped gold, 37 pieces of copper. So we get that. We can even look at the map, and that's the entire map for this area. Like I said, this is always going to be the same for this particular abandoned mine. And you've got stairs going down. So first of all, I'm going to sleep until mana is restored, which it is now. And secondly, what I didn't do last time is I'm going to save. Right, that's that saved. Okay. So double click to go down the stairs, and we get into a lightened room with a goblin and some broken boots. Yes. Okay, so kill the goblin, take the boots. We've got some more stairs down, but obviously I want to explore first. There's a door with nothing in it. Oh, that's a hobgoblin. Now, last time I remember I died from that, and he's dead in one shot. That's good. This is why you always pick the magic arrow, because if you don't, trying to go hand to hand with these things at this point is it's not a great idea. Heavily injured, one more should kill him. Right, that's him dead. Get that. Save first, always save before you sleep, and go sleep. And I'm interrupted by a red ant. See if I can, great. I've got rid of the red ant, but these two, you've got a hobgoblin, goblin fighter, and a zombie, or walking corpse. Sometimes they will follow you if you get too close. Other times, like now, I got away with it. I've also just fallen into a pool of water which has taken some damage. So to disarm, just click that, and it automatically, when you click the disarm button, it automatically goes to whichever trap is in your vicinity. So that's fine. Oh, that damn fucking. No, that was a bad idea. Keep going. Oh, one hit point. Ah, jeez. Killed by a goblin. Right, I'm gonna load the last save. Right, okay. Right, okay. So the red ant's around somewhere. I'm gonna search. Searching can either do traps. It can locate traps, or it can locate secret doors. And the best way to find out if it's a secret door is if the map is very small, like you've only explored this area here, and you can't get to this bit. There could be a secret door around. Right, and I've just gone up a level, that's good. So, which one do I get next? Detect objects is not very interesting. Light, not very great. Phase door at this point is a bit pointless. Phase door just basically is like a short teleportation spell. Shield is a potential, but I never usually use it. I'm going to go for heal minor wounds, because at least that's got some use out of it. Save the game. Ooh, and I've got 7 mana as well. Aha, we've got a book of spells. Now, the good thing about the book of spells is you can read it and it will give you a new spell. Unlike Diablo, though, every time you read it, unlike Diablo, where every time you read it, it would increase the spell level. This doesn't. It'll just say you've already known the spell and you've wasted it. So the usual best way to sort out books that you already know the spells of is just to sell them. As you can see, we're getting more potions. See this bit here? This looks very much like it's possibly a secret door area, and it is, but we'll get to that later. Firstly, there's a scroll, there's some coins, and there's a bag. Let's get the bag, get the scroll. To be honest, if you remember in the first video, I did actually go to the shops and buy stuff, which I completely forgot to do. So we'll go out now, we'll identify some items, and we'll see if we can get some better equipment. Right, okay, let's go to the sage. So let him look at the book of spells. 100 CP. Shield. Let me look at the potion. It's an elixir of heal minor wounds. And a potion of levitation, and they should cost quite a lot, so I might be able to get a lot out of that. So I've got 2 scrolls of 2 potions of levitation, 10 pieces of copper. Let's see, what do we identify next? Let's do the scroll. Detect traps. Detect monsters. Let's have a look at the boots. Normal leather. Right, let's wear the boots. Go into the junk stuff. Store. Get rid of the boots. Go into general store, or no, general store, because we want to get rid of the potions. Also, if you right click these, they will tell you the asking price as well, so that's always a good thing. And if you right click this, it tells you the offer price. So 240 for that. 240 for that. I'm sure potions of levitations were around 700 at one point. Maybe I've got confused. I don't know. Heading into the 40 minutes. Let's go for another 5 minutes. Let's get rid of these potions first. Let's get rid of this one. And this one. See, there you go. Detect monsters 600 CP, so that's copper pieces. Let's go to that one. Detect traps is pretty expensive, that's that one. Right, the belts. Let's get a 2-slot belt, and the reason for that is it gives you quick items. 26, yep. The belt goes here. And the good thing about this is I can stick the shield book there. Right, let's exit. I'll quickly show you before we shut the video off for this particular episode. This activate function is part of the quick belt. So as you can already see, book of spellbook shield. Click that, and as you can see, that's put that in my quick spells section, and it says you learn a spell of shield. So we've got that. So let's save up now, and we'll call this a video. Till then, see you later.